For some reason, whenever we catch one of these AFA videos, and fuck me for not knowing that they're an acronym, but I don't honestly care about these folks. I'm pretty sure the SPLC has them listed as a hate group anyway.
I'm sure
they seem to always be standing around in a trio, usually with a solo cup or some sort of drink or beverage that they have with them. Like, it usually appears like they're in a garage, but this one, like, they have a coffee machine behind them, and they're standing around just shooting the shit. And they're going to be talking about the Boy Scouts again, because that's what they seem to be talking about every fucking time we get one of their videos. So let's just hear what they have to say.
Ed, we were talking this morning of this announcement by the Boy Scouts of America. They've been going downhill now for a few years in terms of their morals. But they have announced that they are welcoming girls, as many as they can get in to the Boy Scouts of America, into their organization.
Well, actually, yeah, because why not open the market up to 50% of the fucking population?
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, you know, the morality is still there. There's the Scout Oath is still the same stupid 3-finger salute and having to fucking pledge your allegiance to God and all that other fun stuff that's in there. And they still teach you valuable skills that you can actually use in life, like tying knots and stuff. I mean, personally, I think just giving your kid an Army survival manual is just about as good. Those are fucking fun to read.
Yeah, read those. You'll
Survival,
probably learn
evasion,
just as much. I mean, the biggest problem with all of that is that most of these things are being taught by people who are in no way, shape, or form qualified to be teaching that. So,
especially with the case here in Utah, where where all of the scouts are done by mostly women, you know, except for when you get to be the older scouts. Like Cub Scouts are all done by women, usually den mothers, usually, yeah. And then when you get into the Boy Scouts, you get a couple of the dudes running things, and it's always church. It's always within the church. It's completely bought and sold and paid for by the fucking church, and so that's never any fun. So hasn't Utah decided? Weren't they going to pull out of the Boy Scouts and do their own like scouting program? Or
you know,
I don't remember.
There was something, but I honestly cannot remember off the top of my head right now. And I know I can't be bothered to look it up
or care.
I don't care.
Yeah, and just for them to say that having girls in the Boy Scouts is going to be a bad thing. I guess they'll get to it, but still, it's just I don't understand what excluding half of the population is doing good for any kind of organization. I mean, is it really that important that you have your men-only time?
I guess.
Like, these are the same people that, like, have to have their wives call their, like, playroom a man cave.
Oh, yeah.
My wife was like, do you want a man cave? I'm like, no, I just want a studio. Anyway, let's see what this guy has to say.
Actually, the decision is months old, but they're just now starting to get these girls into some of the more local chapters. This is...
Wait a minute. Aren't they all fucking local chapters? Isn't that how it works? Whatever, man.
I think a part of the ongoing war against the Judeo-Christian worldview, the way God has established mankind, male and female. In the Boy Scouts, it's a perfect example of how this thing unfolds. They first began to allow homosexuals and homosexual troop leaders, and then transgenders, and now girls in with boys, because the secular progressive, the materialistic worldview based in evolution says there's really no difference between boys and girls.
Yeah, there's really not that really much. I mean, there's a few anatomical and physiological differences.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder to pee in the woods, but I mean
that's kind of it.
Well, and he brought up like gay people for like that, like that's still wrong. And when he brings up the gay folks, it's like I've met gay guys that are a lot more fucking manly than I am. It's like, super manly. I've met women that are more manly than I am. But no, that's fine. Let's just let this materialistic, Darwinistic, whatever the fuck they don't want to go so close to the atheist thing. They're probably going to blame it on something else. I'm almost assuming.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah, we'll see what they say.
And so we don't need to. We see the same thing with Target. allowing men into women's restrooms and changing areas. This is part of a broader war against God and his divine order.
Really?
Fuck your divine order, man. Target's a fun place to shop. They have a good toy section there.
Yeah, they've got a pretty great toy selection there.
And you know what? People are using stalls. The fuck do you care? I don't understand this. It's not like they've all of a sudden changed them into unisex bathrooms. Like, oh, I don't know, Kroger did. You guys don't see them fucking railing against Kroger, do you? No. Because what the fuck's going to possibly happen there? You can't have those bathrooms where people can go like whatever you are, don't care. Go ahead and use it.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Look, a whole lot of things. Look, nefarious things don't typically happen in bathrooms. I mean, there would be no more things happening in bathrooms that shouldn't happen if they're all co-ed, unisex.
Though I do feel bad for the co-ed bathrooms because a lot of guys still don't lift the seat when they take a piss. And
there would be issues. I mean, look, that's an issue regardless of gender.
Yeah, and the dick dribble that a lot of guys leave in front of the toilet. It's like, come on, try a little bit harder, man.
That's an issue. That's an issue regardless. That one crosses the gender line. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, because there's some ladies that do the hovering, and
there's some, there are some, too, so. And just fucking.
Then you get the ladies that have the power jet, and next thing you know, it's churned up water underneath the seat, anyways. So, not saying it doesn't happen on both sides, people. We're just saying that from my experience.
Look,
cleaning bathrooms, guys' bathrooms are usually the fucking worst.
Yeah,
man.
Look, bathrooms are messy. Bathrooms are messy. Shit is gross. People are gross. It doesn't really matter. Nobody's interested in doing anything. Look,
but we're fighting God if we want to use
fighting God. Yeah, we're fighting God.
Whatever. Okay, yeah, fine. I'm gonna piss on God next time I go to the bathroom. Fine, whatever, man.
So you think basically this is satanic?
Yeah, this is Romans 1. I mean, Romans 1, when any individual or community or nation, any culture, ignores God or refuses to honor him and give him the glory he deserves, then the Bible makes clear in Romans 1 that they are then given over to a deepening darkness and depravity. And unfortunately, that's what we're seeing happen in America.
So deepening darkness and depravity. Really.
So it's haram, then, is what you guys are trying to say.
Yeah, that's yeah. They don't understand that that's what they're saying, but that is what they're saying.
Mm-hmm. And at the same time, the guy just lumped in Satanist. It's like,
sure, why not? Let's just lump just toss them all in. Hey, everybody we don't agree with. How about
if you don't lockstep with me, everything that I say and do, you're Satan. You're Satanist. And unfortunately, some people have never met these kind of folks before, but I have, living in the Deep South when I was a young man. You kind of run into everything that's not pro-God is anti-God. It's the same fucking George Bush. If you're not with us, you're against us. Nobody learns to see the spectrum anymore. And
what spectrum? There's no spectrum. Everything is black and white. Option A, option B. Just take your.
That's all there is, though. You only get option A and option B.
Fine. Whatever option you choose, I'll choose not that. How about that? There we go.
You can't do that. It's kind of the kind of
no, because you're an asshole. You're an asshole. I'm pretty sure that everything you think, say, or do is wrong. So I'll do whatever you don't. There we go.